Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in this particular video I'll be sharing a food recipe with you, and we'll be making tofu kebab or soya kebab or suya kebab, whatever you want to call it. And I'm going to leave all the list of the ingredients I'll be using today in the description box, and I'll be showing it to you. Okay, so let's start. For the ingredients, the main ingredient I'll be using here is this is tofu, soya beans. It's made out of soya beans, and this is what I'm going to be using right now. So this one is the extra firm tofu. So I'm going to be using 3 packets of this. When you go to the grocery shop, you might see this one or a green package of this. This one is medium firm and the green one is firm. If you use this medium firm, because it's too soft, it can't be used for the tofu kebab. So you should go for the extra firm or the firm one. These are my vegetables. So I'll be using 1 big green pepper right here, and I'll be using 1 big onion and a small one, and 1 small tomatoes. I'll be using this, and then I have 2 scotch bonnet pepper here. And I'll be making use of these skewers I got from the dollar store. So this, and last but not the least, this soya spice or soya powder. I got this from an African market. Okay, so let's start. So first of all, I'm going to be cutting the tofu into cubes. I'm just going to open it. Okay, it has some water in it, so please be careful. Yeah, so this, I'm going to pat it dry before I start cutting it into cubes. So you can cut it anyhow you want it. So this is what I'm doing. Okay. I'm just going to put this. So I'm going to cut it into cubes like this, and then we continue. So after cutting the 3 packets, this is what I'm left with. Okay. So I have a bowl of water here. I'm going to go ahead and wash my pepper and tomatoes and the onions. I'm going to remove this part from it, the skin, and then I'm going to wash it and then wrap it for blending. So I'm going to wash this from it, and I'm going to wash it and then cut it into pieces for blending. So for this, I'm just going to take part of it. I'm not going to use everything. I'm just going to take a part of it. I'm going to show you. Then I'm going to blend it. So I went ahead to prep my vegetables for blending. So I have my onions, my green pepper, my tomatoes, and my scotch bonnet pepper. So I left this onion for later, and then I just took this part of the green pepper. So this is it here. So I'm going to blend this. I'm going to add salt and water to it and blend it. So I have my blender here. I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of salt to it. So this is the amount of salt I'm using. I'm going to add it to it and then blend it. So my marinade is ready. I'm going to pour it on here, on the tofu here. So I'm going to mix it together and then leave it to marinate for just 30 minutes. So I stirred it and I'm going to cover it and leave it for 30 minutes for it to marinate. So as I was waiting for the tofu to finish marinating in the marinade, I went ahead to prep my vegetables. So I have onions, green pepper, and I had this bell pepper in the fridge, so I went ahead to cut them so into this size. And I have my onion here. So this is what I'll be using for the skewering process. Guys, it's been 30 minutes. I have my oil here, it's hot. I'm going to put the tofu in it to start frying. So I'm going to leave it for it to fry for about 10 minutes and then I'll check on it. So it's still frying. I'm going to fry it until it's a little bit brown in color. And the aroma here is really good. It smells so nice. Because of the marinade that I used for it, it smells so nice. So as you can see right now, it's turning brown. So I'm going to leave it in for a little bit more, and then it has some white in it, so I'm just going to leave it on for a little bit and then I'll come back to take it out. Okay, so at this point it's good. If you want it to be hard, you can leave it on the fire for a little bit, but for me this is good. So I'm just going to take it out and then put the next batch in. I'm just going to put the next batch in. So this is the first batch that I just fried. Is it right here? And in the bowl here I have oil and the soya spice that I got. So I just mixed them together. It looks like shito, but it isn't shito. So this is it. So oil and then the soya spice. So what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to put the kebab that I just fried in here, then mix it up in the kebab spice or the kebab powder like that, and then after that I'm going to take it out and then start skewing it, putting it in the skewers like that. So I'm just going to let it soak here a little bit. So as you can see, I have my vegetables that I prepped already here, and then I have my skewers that I'll be using. So this is it. This is what I'll be using. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take it from here, put it here, add some of the vegetables, and then we'll proceed. So like that. I'm just going to add an onion like this. I'm just going to add some green pepper to it like that. I'm going to add that. So this is what I'm going to do for all of it until it's done. So I'll come back and show you the final product after I'm done with this. Okay, so we are almost done with the kebab. So what I have right here is my baking sheet and a tin foil. So I'm going to arrange this on it because I'm going to bake it for 5 to 10 minutes. So I'm going to arrange my kebab on it like that. Then I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of the kebab powder on it. Then I'm going to bake it for 5 to 10 minutes and I'll be back. All of it didn't fit here, so I'm just going to bake it in batches. So I'm going to sprinkle the kebab spice on it like that. Like that. And I'm going to bake it for 5 to 10 minutes and I'll be back. After baking for 10 minutes, this is the final product. So this is the final product. Thank you for staying to the end of the video. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on your post notification bell so that whenever I drop a new video, you'll be the first to know. Like, share, and leave me a comment in the comment section. Let me know if you're going to try out this recipe because I enjoyed filming it for you. Until next time guys, stay happy and stay blessed. Bye.